Good afternoon, my dear viewers, and I greet you with the greeting words of peace. Peace and blessings of God be upon you. And today, the topic that I want to discuss with you is the bias for action, starting with what you have, starting anywhere you are, right? Because my life has been plagued, even up to this level, by overthinking, by planning, and then starting things and then just leaving them down there. Yeah, not completing stuff, you know, because I wasn't focused on action. I didn't have like this powerful bias for action. Now I'm pleading with you, like you must be biased for action, right? Don't sit down all day thinking about something, how you're gonna do it, and then you start coming up with excuses of how you can perfect it before you start, and all the stuff that you need to do. If you have an idea, by all means, start straight away. Don't wait. And there's a reason why almost all motivational speakers, they always tell you that if you have an idea, don't allow too much time between an inspiration and action. The first point at least is to write something down, but you don't even have to stay down there looking at the font styles and all these things. You just have to capture it somehow. But more importantly is to get out there in the field and try to make this action a reality. You must have bias for action if you want to be successful. Because through inaction, life moves past away from you. Life moves past away from you as you're sitting and deciding. And what you need to be aware of, and this is serious, every day presents a new inspiration, a new challenge. So if you don't act on your inspiration, if you don't act on your goal, perhaps you may lose the opportunity to act on it forever. That inspiration may be gone and then new ones may come in place. And they may not be as strong or as powerful as the other one. So you don't want to lose it. Act on it. Because action is a form of learning. Action is a form of learning. When you are acting, you know which action is effective and which one is not effective. And through this process, you are able to tailor. But if you are sitting down and waiting to start, or waiting to get that experience whilst you are not acting, you will not get it. There's no way you can get the experience that you are supposed to gain by trying something, by doing it, by testing it out. There's no way you can get this experience from the beginning. No. Right? Beginning is for inspiration. Inspiration is for start, the spark to start. The rest is left with the God or what conditions that are prevailing and the actions that you are going to throw into it. And then wait for your results to come. And then being committed and applying all the principles of success, applying the wisdom of life with the burden of this channel towards your actions. And then make sure you refine, because life is a constant process of refinement, of never-ending improvement. So once we are doing it, this is the process of refining our action until our goal is met. Usually, it's not only one action that is the all way to achieve something. There are usually multiple ways of achieving one particular aim. Just like a point, you can draw lines from different sides to reach at least one point. And we have to take this into consideration so that we do not become fanatics. This is my way, this is the only way. No. You can talk about maybe a few effective ways, but there are not even one effective way to get to do something. You'll be very lucky to find that one effective way. And if you're lucky, you should apply it. But the wisdom that I'm trying to impart here is that there are many ways to achieve a goal, and that if you allow yourself to overthink, if you allow inaction to get the better part of you, you probably will never act on your inspiration or your goals. And if you're not really committed, you're not pushing, you're not acting out, you're not going to learn from what experience is going to teach you. So have this bias for action. Don't have those great goals in your head and you keep them there until they rot, until you lose them, until they no more inspire you. Don't do that to yourself. Act on the inspiration that is coming to you. The gift of God. The greatest gift of God is inspiration. Act on your inspiration. Have the courage to act. Be biased for action. Don't be tired. Be tough. Right? Be tough. Stay at it. Stay at it until you begin to see results coming. And if you see the results coming in, start testing and tweaking until you get more and more results out of life. This is a major principle of life. The bias for action. It distinguishes between failures and successful people. Even the most brilliant people will fail in life if they do not have the bias for action. If they don't have the endurance to endure pain until they see their goals being achieved. So by all means, have the bias for action, because you can't tell me that you don't have inspiration. You can't tell me that you don't want to achieve more in life. You cannot tell me that you don't want to be successful in life. So what are you going to do? Act on your inspiration. Act on your idea. If people are concerned, go out and talk to them and discuss with them and seek for help. Look for your community. Look for your team. and start putting your inspiration into action and look at the results. If you fail one more time, do it better next time and keep doing it. But by all means, act, because inaction is pertaining to death. When people die or things that they don't move, that's to scare you. That's to scare you that you stop sitting down, stop wasting time, and start acting, because acting is life. Action is life. And satisfaction and happiness in life comes from action. If you're not doing things, you cannot be happy, because happiness in life comes from action. Satisfaction has the word action complete in it at its ending. So in the end of your life, at the end of everything, if you want to be really happy, you must be a person of action. You must be a man of action. You must be a woman of action. You must be a person of action. So by all means, don't allow for sort of like nitty-gritties of things, the details, to derail you or to demotivate you. So you're not going to figure out everything at the beginning. You're not going to know everything at the beginning. You're not going to have all the resources at the beginning. But by all means, you can have the inspiration at the beginning to start. And start, you must act on your genius, act on your inspiration, and see how the world responds to it. Thank you very much for listening. If you want me to talk about any more topics, please suggest them below, and please comment your thoughts, your ideas, whatsoever, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, The Wisdom of Life. Thank you very much for listening. I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you very much.